last time I left you in this exact spot, and we're about to go and explore the area around Entwistle and all the reservoirs. It's going to be amazing. Come and join me. Now we could get on that 12:19 because it's going in the direction that we need to go, but I don't want to only be here for 11 minutes. Let's stay here another hour. Can you hear that? All you can hear is the birds and me, and maybe the glamorous assistant. This is right now a place of calm and tranquility, but this is a tiny station now compared to what it was. It used to have a massive goods yard, there were 2 platforms, there was a massive overhead signal box like here-ish. If I can get some license pictures, I'm going to put that on screen right now. It served, there was the new mill print works down by what is now the reservoirs. Yes, there's water. There's going to be some water in my life. And it was basically a hive of activity. And now it's this. There was also an overhead tramway that went from the goods yard here down to the mill. And I think we might need to go rummaging in a forest to see if we can find any bits of that. I don't know what to expect. Either way, let's go and explore. Happy place. Oh, it's a gate. Hello, I'm waiting for you. I'm being nice.
It's a bit overgrown.
A little bit. Sheepies.
Oh, they're running away from me. They're transphobic.
Run away! Bloody transphobic sheep. Nobody likes a transphobic sheep. Now, I don't know exactly where this tramway went, but it was down the side of the hill, roughly where this forest is now. I mean, I'm not one of these exploring YouTubers, so I don't have a head for looking for stuff. This is nice. Even if we don't find anything, this is nice.
The pine needles are soft. They smell good. I do love it around here.
When I was researching around here, I also found reference to like a brickworks, but it was really hard to find any information about that. But like, there's this path, there's just random bricks all throughout the path. There's probably a brickworks here. I couldn't find out much about it, but we're getting very familiar with brickworks now, having me to Stewart B and Kempston Hardwick. You know what would have made this easier? If I'd have just invited like Martin's Eel or the Whitewicks or something. I like this walk. Nice forest walk.
Ancient woodland.
I'm just finding it really hard to imagine that, like, it's peace and quiet now, but in the day, just over there, mills doing mill stuff. Different world. Different world. I think we've come quite a way away from the tramway now, so I'm not convinced we'll find anything here. When we get down to the banks, we might, I don't know, we might see something. I can hear water. Interesting. This river has been like made dead straight and been given stone walls on each side. Is that going to be connected to the mills, or is it going to be connected to the reservoirs that were built and widened? I feel like I should be giving you answers in this video and teaching you things, but I'm just here with more questions. I'm confused. Positives. Jen found water. And still, lots of bricks dotted around. Definite brickworks. I guess if there was a mill, because the mill would have been over there, the mill would have had a water wheel and they would have needed to tame the river stream that was here to get it to go through. I would make a terrible historical YouTuber. Just having fun. Should we go to the big reservoir? Kind of getting back into the area where the tramway would have come down. I've got no points of reference, so it's hard to completely tell. But in that part down there is where the mills would have been. No mill printworks. So many questions, just from walking in the forest. You know nothing, Jen on the move. Oh, hello. This looks interesting. Okay. I don't know what it's part of, but this is something. I'm going to go round the other way because that's safer. Safety is paramount. So I don't know if you can see, there's a wall here that is very, very, very old. Hello. There's a stream coming down here, so I'm going to guess that used to channel this way. I think most of what was the mill is now under what is now water.
Weo Reservoir.
Weo Reservoir. I think I'm looking too much into stuff I know nothing about. I'm just finding it really, really interesting. I mean, this might be something to do with the tramway. That's definitely something. I don't know what, but it's something.
I say it's two big stones.
Why are there two big stones in this random place?
And what's this, Jen? There's like a wall up here. It's got to be part of like a mill. Yeah.
So we've got in the path down there those stones. There's a wall here that goes up, and that's in the kind of direction of the station. I am going to hypothesize in my absolutely non-expert opinion that that might be where the tramway came down. I mean, I could be completely wrong and this is just like an access track down. Okay, when I first saw this, I thought this might be something to do with the tramway, but I've had a look on the NLS maps and it seems to correlate with some kind of track or path up, and at the very top it's labelled on that map as top of the steps. So, I think that was just a way up and down from the mill maybe. I don't know. I love things like this. This is amazing. This is visiting stations in a nutshell. It's visiting everything around the station. This is the Weo Reservoir. Back when that station opened in 1848, this didn't exist. This was built in the 1970s to give water to Bolton. Now, I don't know why the people of Bolton need water. Though it was a smaller reservoir back then, there's 3 of them. It was in the 1960s that the reservoirs were expanded, and that's the point where the mills were demolished. It's a really, really, really nice place. Oh, and we've missed the train that we were going to get, so we're actually going to be here for like 2.5 hours. Oh no! Oh, we're not done yet. There's really, really nice viaduct. Bricks, bricks. I'm not going to become a channel about bricks. Do you find bricks exciting?
Yeah, they're better than sure.
So that was the Bradshaw Brook Viaduct, and that was the train that we were meant to be on. Oh no, we're going to have to spend yet another hour here. So sad. Up that valley is another reservoir, the Turt and Entwistle Reservoir, and that's bigger. Let's go there. We're going under the viaduct now, and that is very, very impressive. I like a good viaduct. Problem we now have is what goes down must come up. Steps. I was not prepared for steps.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Nobody's prepared for that kind of steps. So while when the station opened, that reservoir down there wasn't here. This one was. This is the Turt and Entwistle Reservoir. It was 1832. This is the Entwistle Dam that, you know, keeps the water in the reservoir. This is so nice. So, so nice. I mean, like literally. Water. I love it. So we're walking back to the station now, but we're about to miss the next train as well. So while we've been here, 3 trains going north have gone past. I'm kind of glad we took our time doing this. It's definitely worth it. So when you're around like dams and infrastructure like this, you always get the buildings that just look like castles. Do we have, I can't actually think off the top of my head, any modern dams in this country? Do we build new dams anymore? Pub gardens are becoming a normal thing on this channel now. Cheers.
Cheers.
What better way to kill an hour at Entwistle? Yeah, the section of the line between Bolton and Blackburn has a train every half an hour, except this station where one of them goes through fast, so this only gets an hourly service. I don't mind being here an extra hour. I wonder if there's a working ticket machine here. It feels like I'm on the Master Rail line. After doing all that exploring and like seeing what the area was like and knowing how much would have been going on here, it's just so weird looking at this now, a tiny single platform station that's like, there's nobody here. I'm going to put Entwistle on the list of places that you should visit because it's really nice here. Allow yourself a few hours, go for a walk around all the reservoirs, do it. Do the thing. This seems like an appropriate moment to leave a link here to the next video that I think you should watch. Join me next time when we finish the line up to Clitheroe. For now, bye bye. The sun's coming up.
Train to arrive at platform
We're in the middle of nowhere.
19 Northern service to Clitheroe. Boarding at Darwin, Blackburn,
Jem Bingo, take a drink.
Langho,